guys, so I want to quickly show us how to cut a keyhole neckline. Okay, keyhole neckline. No, now you can attach it to a blouse or you can attach it to a gown. So for this particular tutorial I'm attaching to a gown. So let me quickly show us what I did here. So this is my gown. Okay, as you can see, this is my gown. So all you need to do is cut, use the pattern of this gown to cut. That's from the shoulder as you cut the midpoint. Okay, so I used it to draft that, so it's just like half of it. Okay, it's just like half of it. So now having gotten this, so next thing to do is use this to cut the lining you want to use to turn it, and in the interfacing. So this one at the top is the interfacing. Okay, the interface facing the lining. Okay, so I ironed it together so I have one single piece. The reason I added this interface is for fullness. Okay, fullness for the lining. You know, most linings they do these days, it's not really okay that much. So having done that, next thing to do is take the right side of the lining, place it on the right side of the fabric. Okay, right side of the lining facing the right side of the fabric. So next thing, you pin it down. Okay, so pin it down. So the next thing is to try to get the love part of it. Now whatever shape you want your keyhole to be depends on you. Okay, so for me, I just took a paper, folded it into two, and I, for example, this, okay, folded into two like so. You can fold into two like this. Okay, fold into two. So the next thing is just to take your scissors and cut the shape you want. Okay, for example, if I want love, I'll just go like this. Just cut the shape that you want. Okay, so I'll have this. Okay, so whatever shape that you want, you cut it out. So this is what you use to place on this. Okay, so I use this and placed on this. And so the next thing to do, make sure you place it at the midpoint of the center front. Okay, so next thing to do is to take your chalk and you are going to trace it round. Okay, so you are going to trace the love round like so. So can you see? So you trace the love round like that. So I haven't done this. So next thing to do, you see, if I place it in, you can see it's exactly the shape that I want. So next thing to do is I'll just keep this aside and I'll take it to the sole area and I'm going to stitch round. Okay, this love, you know, I've already pinned the surrounding fabric down so that it will not shift when I'm sewing. Okay, I've already pinned it down. So all I need to do is I'll just take it to the sewing area and I'm going to stitch round this. stitch round, and when I come back I'll tell us the next thing to do. So you just need to sew it carefully, okay? And as you are sewing, you'll be turning it, okay, so that it goes round the love shape, okay? So you don't have to pull it, just straighten it. So as you can see, I'm done stitching round, okay? So I'm done stitching round. So the next thing to do is remove this. I'll remove the pins. I'll remove the pins, and next thing is, you see this love, I'm going to cut it open, okay? I'm going to carefully, just be careful around here. So I'm going to cut it. So after cutting it open this way, so next thing is, make sure you notch the curved area, okay? Make sure you notch it, not up to where the stitches are, but at least give it a reasonable amount of notch, like so. Like so. Especially the curved part, okay? Just notch. So after notching, this is what I have, okay? So you can see. So next thing to do is, you need to turn it. Now I'm going to turn everything inside, okay? See what I'm going to do. So as it is, so just turn, take this part, fold it like so, tuck it in, okay? So you tuck it in, take this part too, you tuck everything in such that it comes out here, okay? So I'm going to turn it to the negative part, and I'll have this. So what I'll do is, I'm going to iron it, okay? So let me take it to the sewing, so I need to go and iron it, so I'll be back. So as you can see, I am done, okay? So I am done. So next thing to do after finishing the neckline, after turning it, okay, so let me show us the negative side. So this is how it is with the lining, okay? So this is the negative side. So another thing I did was to put hemming gum underneath here, and when I ironed it stayed flat like this, okay? So now another thing I did was also to sew the neckline. Don't mind that the negative part is showing. I am going to put bias, okay? I'm going to sew bias round it, and I did all this to the armhole.
If you enjoyed my video, kindly give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so as to get notified each time I upload new sewing tutorials. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.